Imagine a gazelle. It grazes peacefully in the savannah. Suddenly, it senses danger. A lion lurks nearby. Fear surges through the gazelle's body. It freezes, caught between the urge to flee and the instinct to hide. We've all felt that paralyzing grip of fear. It's a primal instinct, wired into our very being. Fear kept our ancestors alive in a world full of danger. But in today's world, fear often holds us back. It keeps us from pursuing our dreams. It traps us in our comfort zones. Fear can manifest in countless ways. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears whisper doubts in our ears. They convince us to play it safe, to avoid taking risks. But a life lived in fear is a life half-lived. Fear, at its core, is a survival mechanism. It's a response to a perceived threat. When we encounter danger, our bodies go into fight or flight mode. Adrenaline pumps through our veins, our heart races, our breathing quickens. This prepares us to either confront the danger or run from it. In modern life, the threats we face are often not physical. We fear failure in our careers, rejection in our relationships, or judgment from others. But our bodies respond in the same way. The fear response is hardwired. It's a part of what makes us human. Understanding the nature of fear is crucial. When we recognize fear for what it is, a natural response, we can begin to tame it. We can choose to face our fears instead of letting them control us. Why confront our fears? Because on the other side of fear lies freedom. Freedom to pursue our passions, to build meaningful relationships, to live a life of purpose. When we avoid our fears, they grow stronger. They fester in the darkness of our minds. But when we face them head-on, we diminish their power. We prove to ourselves that we are stronger than we thought. Each time we confront a fear, we build resilience. We develop the courage to face new challenges. We expand our comfort zones and unlock our true potential. Tools for triumph. Facing your fears. Conquering fear is not about eradicating it completely. It's about learning to manage it, to use it as fuel for growth. Start by identifying your fears. What are you avoiding? What makes your heart race? Once you've named your fears, you can begin to challenge them. Break down your fears into smaller, manageable steps. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking up in small groups. Practice your speech in front of a mirror. Gradually work your way up to larger audiences. Visualize success. Imagine yourself confidently delivering your presentation, acing that job interview, or asking that person out on a date. Visualization can help rewire your brain to associate positive outcomes with your fears. History is filled with stories of individuals who have overcome incredible odds. Helen Keller, blind and deaf from an early age, became a world-renowned author and activist. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, emerged to lead South Africa out of apartheid. Oprah Winfrey, who endured a childhood of poverty and abuse, rose to become a media mogul and philanthropist. These individuals faced their fears head-on. They refused to let their circumstances define them. Their stories remind us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. We all have the potential for greatness within us, but to unlock that potential, we must be willing to step outside our comfort zones and face our fears. Embrace the challenge, unleash your potential. The journey to conquer your fears begins with a single step. It starts with a decision to no longer be ruled by fear. Embrace the challenge, embrace the unknown, for it is in the face of fear that we discover our true strength. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. We all have fears, but it is in the facing of those fears that we truly come alive. So take a deep breath, step outside your comfort zone, and unleash the incredible potential that lies within you. The world is waiting to witness your greatness.